Hi everybody, it's time for your Farm and Ranch news. Well, this week the USDA requested an increase in sugar imports out of Mexico to help offset what it says is a sugar shortage due in part to last year's sugar beet harvest, where sugar growers suffered heavy losses because of some unfortunate otherwise bad weather. At the request of several U.S. senators in our region, including Montana's Steve Daines and Jon Tester, the USDA recently announced it would allow sugar beet growers to be eligible for WIP Plus funding to help provide a little bit of relief for last year's losses.
This funding is going to provide some much-needed relief for Montana's sugar beet farmers. With tough weather last season, the hardworking folks in Montana Ag suffered some heavy losses. I want to thank Secretary Perdue for acting on my request and providing relief for Montana agriculture.
Now, the USDA has entered into agreements with 6 sugar beet processing cooperatives, including those right here in our region, to distribute $285 million to grower members of those co-ops who experienced losses. Sugar growers who are members of these cooperatives and experienced losses are encouraged to contact their cooperative for more information about how this sugar beet crop assistance will in fact be administered. Well, stay with us. We'll talk some more ag news right after this. The Montana Department of Agriculture has received formal approval of its hemp production plan by USDA after a nearly 60-day review period. Montana's hemp program has been federally compliant since its formation, and interest in hemp production has surged since 2017, with over 200 licensed growers planting approximately 50,000 acres last year. Officials say growers can expect procedures very similar to those implemented in last year for this year's growing season. Now, Montana State hemp license applications have been available since January, and the Montana Department of Agriculture says it will continue to accept them through April the 30th. Of course, for more information, you can always contact their office there in Helena, or better yet, if you're interested, you can visit them online. And finally, it looks like Agriculture Secretary Sonny Perdue made clear his position on mandatory country of origin labeling on beef in his recent State of the Rural Economy testimony before the House Agriculture Committee. He told lawmakers that mandatory COOL isn't going to happen unless this country wants to do $1 billion litigation damage with both Mexico and Canada. However, he did say the U.S. Department of Agriculture is working to develop a new program that would conform to those World Trade Organization rules and standards. He actually told lawmakers that USDA is considering a label that would read slaughtered and processed in the United States, but believes it can't say born in the United States because this would in fact violate the WTO's standards. And of course, country of origin labeling, whether it be voluntary or mandatory, is certainly one of those hot button issues that the U.S. beef cattle industry continues to discuss and in many cases cuss just a little bit. That does it from the Ag Desk. Have a great day.